Hey everybody, Coach Brittany here with Glam Girl Bikini, back at it for another Form Friday. So today I am going to show you a hip thrust. As most of you know, maybe, hopefully, the hip thrust is the #1 exercise to build the glutes. So here, what I have right here is Brett Contreras hip thruster platform. So if you do not have one of these at your gym, you can use a bench, you can use aerobic steps and whatnot. But the main thing you want to make sure is that it's 12 to 16 inches off the ground. So depending on how tall you are, will depend on how far up off the ground you need to make your bench. So to set up, you're going to scoot back as far as where the end of your shoulder blades, like right at the bottom of your shoulder blades, hits the pad. Get you a booty band because this is going to be your best friend. Whenever doing glute exercises, adding a band just adds more abduction work to it, to where you're having to push outwards and upwards, so it's going to work your glutes a little bit more. So that's why I use this. So you'll want to put it just right above your knees. Feet are going to be hip width apart, and you'll have to play around with your feet placement. So some people feel it more in their glutes if they're closer, and some if they're farther away. If you start feeling your hamstrings or quads come into play, then changing your feet placement can help put it back into your glutes, along with adding a band will help take it out of the quads and hamstrings. So now on to demonstrate. The main thing as well when doing the exercise, you want to think of your back like a lever, where your spine is going to be straight the entire time instead of arching at the bottom as you come down and up at the top. So you want to chuck your chin in, and you'll push through your heels. So a lot of times when you're learning, if you want to just put your feet like this and push through the heels, so that way you're not using any part of the ball of your feet. This also will put it more into your glutes, pushing through heels. So I like to, when I'm not having to hold on to a barbell, I like to kind of push my head forward so I can over accentuate the tucking the chin. So then you will raise up and come all the way up where you're squeezing those glutes and extending the hips as far as they go, while keeping your spine straight and chin tucked. And you may not be able to see it, but I am pushing against the band outwards with my legs, but you can't see it because I'm not actually moving my legs. I'm keeping that tension the entire time while I'm coming up, and I'm squeezing the glutes. I start squeezing the glutes right about here and squeeze, 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 squeeze harder. And see how my back is moving together with my body? So what I mean by that is we don't want to see this. You want to move your body with it. And that is a thrust. So I will share later on how to do a barbell one or a banded one, anything like that. So hope you like this. Try out some hip thrusts, grow that booty, and let me know what you think.